So, got a CJRB. CJRB. Yeah, pretty cool. Cool box. Yeah, let's see what's up here. CJRB. Typically, they don't have a name. This one does. This is a CJRB Bolt. Stonewash AR RPM 9 steel, green G10 handle. Okay, a Bolt. I'm guessing that's a new model. This is on loan over from Timber's Edge Knives. Okay, yeah, I know which one this is. This is kind of an odd new model. It's got a cleaning cloth in here. Other than that, pretty standard stuff. I don't think there's any paperwork. Nah. Alright. Got these. Little silica. Look at this. Got some super lightweight G10 scales, steel liners. I can see them in there. And it's got a clutch lock, but then, what's this? Or an axis lock. I'm not sure what they call it. I'll look it up before the end of the video. But look at what they've done here. They've incorporated sort of the super lock into that axis lock. Look at that, man. So the rest of this functions as normal. I better look that up so I know what to call it, because everybody's got their own thing, man. I wonder if I can, oh yeah. Yeah, I can use that. Wow. Okay. All right, let me see what they call that. Okay. Well, man, I can't keep up. So they're calling this their recoil lock. But clearly, somehow, this is attached to the I don't know, the stud mechanisms, the lock studs. Very smooth action from there. Nice thumb flick, spidey flick. I think I got my fingers in the way there. Yeah, nice. But somehow this is connected, because when I pull it, see, very cool. Interesting. Nice little clip point. Very cool. Well, come on, man. I know it's on loan, but I'm curious what's going on in there. So we're gonna have to get a look. I'm hoping that it's adjustable springs and that I can pull this apart from both sides. But we're about to find out. So I don't have to wish and hope too awful much. Just pull this one side and it'll tell me what's up. Whether this is going to be a marathon or if we can just kind of get a peek in it from either side. It's got Loctite on the screws. There we go. And reversible pocket clip. Let's see what we got. Well, it is not adjustable. Yeah, it's not adjustable, but that doesn't mean I can't take it off from the other side. But somehow that's connected to that bolt. I mean, I'm curious enough that I think we'll just take it apart and we'll see. I'm gonna pull the pocket clip. And then I want to see if this side will come off and everything stay together. I'm guessing not. I think that pivot is locked. So yeah, the pivot's gonna have to come off. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna take it apart. It's, you know, it's new enough in design that, what the heck? Let's get a look. I've never seen anything like it before. Let's see if this will come off. If it will, it will. Okay. Well, that's good, because man, it's going to make putting this thing together and assembly so much easier, because I'm going to be able to put these two sides together um, without any hassle. But we'll go ahead and strip it. We'll get a good look at all the mechanism in here. Be interesting to see how does that come apart? One of these must screw off. Yep, I felt it break right there. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, that stud screwed right out of there, which will allow us to take this scale up off from this side. And then we can get a good look in here. This sits down on the shaft. I can see it. And it's on there pretty tight, actually. Like it's pressed down on there. So yeah, it's down on that shaft, and in order to assemble, now I can assemble down on top. I don't know if that's pressed on there, but it does not want to just lift up off of there. It's all kittywamped because there it goes. It sits, rides in there like so. But that may be pressed down tight onto that shaft. So I mean, I'm trying to separate it, and yeah, it's not going to simple separate. I'm going to have to pry that apart, and so I do not think that I'll be doing that. I think I'll leave that together. But I'm going to wipe it down. I'll put some lightweight oil in here, try to assist that action a little bit. Yeah, interesting. I mean, honestly, kind of pretty simple design. If you think about it, they literally just put this mechanism on the shaft, which normally those would be connected. You know, the shaft that runs from this side to this side. And then they create a hole here that you can slide that barbell in and out of there. But they've threaded the other side. So, yeah, pretty cool. We'll wipe it down and then we'll put it back together. Okay, cleanup duty. Lots of skeletonizing going on here. And it does have, there's some lube in here, but it's that sticky. It always reminds me of transmission fluid because of the viscosity of it, how it's sticky. Which maybe that's the best stuff for a knife. I don't know, but my light lube, um, I believe, treats the action a little better. It's just my 2 cents. I like it better. The sticky stuff, I sort of get it because it, just like in a transmission, that sticky viscosity helps hold it to the gears and the parts, and I guess maybe that makes sense in a knife, right? Beautiful stonewash clip point. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get some of these little parts. And I think I'll leave the springs alone. Okay. I think we had decided 100% we were going to build up from this side. So I'm going to put the pivot in place. Actually, I think I'm going to put the spring on first. That makes sense to me because it will help hold all of this in its proper alignment, like so. the other thing is, now I can put this scale on, and I can put this pivot in. And the scale will hold it from falling through. Well, actually the scale wouldn't. It popped right through the scale. But I can put the screw on. Just like that. And so now I can just build up. It's flat because I had taken the pocket clip off. If the pocket clip was on, this thing would be all wobbly, not so nice. Wouldn't be so cool. Yeah, that's functioning well. So when I oil, I'm going to oil this action in here, which I'm about to do because I'm going to put that bearing on there. I'm going to oil this pin and put a little bit on that track right there. All right. There's another barrel spacer I gotta get in here. It's not captured, so I just gotta make sure and lay it in there. Let's get our bearing back in there. And then I can screw this other thumb stud on the lock. I don't think those are lining up for some reason. It's not going on the pivot. Let me turn that a little bit. There, I got it. Sometimes you just gotta finagle things a little bit. And I did, and it's fine. All right, let's get this screwed in now. It's kind of an awkward little piece. There it goes. And the spring. Now, how is this spring backwards? Okay, there we go. It's because you had it on there backwards. That's how it's backwards. You goof. All right, so I'm going to stop the film, but here's why. The tension on this spring is about 3 times what it is on the other spring. And so I'm not going to make this a marathon video, but I'm going to get that closer to even from side to side, because with the uneven tension, it will cause this barbell, for lack of a better term, to apply uneven pressure, and it will cause that action to grind a little bit. So let me get that figured out. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I forgot to turn the camera back on, but we're back together. So here, when I turned it off, what I did was I went in, I expanded this spring a little bit, and then I shrunk this one and kind of made them even. And let's check that action. I mean, it's very consistent. It is tight. I mean, it could be lighter. The blade is centered. It's got wonderful snappiness on the thumb, the reverse flick, and then using this is pretty intuitive. It's got a nice bit of jimping on the back, so, you know, doesn't take much. It definitely falls shut, and almost gravity will swing the blade out from below. Wonderful action. And of course, when you pull this back, it removes that bar from behind the blade, and so the blade is completely free. There's no tension on it at all. It's just running on the pivot and the bearings. Supreme solid lockup. I mean, like I say, it's a little tight. It could use, in my opinion, a little less tension. But of course, more tension means more forward pressure on this lock, which makes that more solid. So it may be a preferential thing. And it could be that I'm soft and I just want a soft spring. You know, it could be that. But very snappy. Wonderful. I mean, I'm going to give it an A to an A minus. It's wonderful. Excellent. The tension on this, it's tight, but man, it just makes that action really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's talk about ergonomics. So it's a really lightweight knife. These G10 scales with the milling on it, a ton of skeletonizing on the liners, the steel liners, but a very light, comfortable knife. Nice feel in hand. I can feel the pocket clip, but it's not hot. This is kind of interesting. There's no jimping here for the thumb to rest on that, so it kind of makes it's interesting. You can choke up on it. Very comfortable here to be slicey. The thumb studs are way up on the back side of the blade, so very slicey little clip point. Big, tall, flat grind. Reverse grip is very nice. Super comfortable, able to grab the pocket clip with these fingers, cap it with the thumb. Wonderful grip here. Yeah, and two bonus ticks for how comfortable this grip is. And so if you're a fan of this grip for power, down, self-defense, you know, a Pakal style grip, capped with the thumb, really nice, comfortable in hand. And as such, as lightweight as it is, I mean, I like this so much. I'd say that this is capable as like a backup self-defense knife. Yeah, very nice. Super locked up. Yeah, very strong lockup on. The lockup on this one is strong. Yeah, buddy. Let's check pocket clip. Of course, it's going to run like magic. Yeah, thick stuff. Yep, all the way in. I mean, maybe could use a little tension on it. It definitely could use a little tension on it. And I'm just going to be a nice guy and get it handled. Okay, little pocket clip adjustment. Just remember, if you adjust the pocket clip, put the back screw in first when you put it back in. But let's check it in the standard jean size material now. Yeah, it's got great tension there. It's not too much, not too light. It's going to hold on really well. Should stay in the pocket if you take off running or go for a tumble, especially in that back pocket. Yeah, it would stay there if I took off running. So Wonderful pocket clip. We're going to say that we like it a lot. Let's check for blade contact. Yeah, the tip's well recessed. There's no contact through the back. So the tip's good, clip's good, and I can handle this knife any way I want. As long as it's closed, I won't contact this sharp edge. And the detent on the closed side starts way out there and just smashes it into the knife. So wonderful there. We already checked that lock. That thing is super heavy duty. Let's check that AR RPM 9 steel from the factory. Yeah, wonderfully sharp. And of course, you know, it's artisan cutlery, Cjrb, wonderful steel. Price on this, price and availability. This particular one is available over at Timber's Edge Knives. If it hasn't sold, as of the time of me shooting this video, it's available over there. And it's right around $70. If you subscribe, you can get it for, I mean, that puts it like a tick over 60 bucks. And that's to your door. That's free shipping and no tax. So yeah, the Cjrb Bolt, pretty cool and innovative. I mean, it took an old standard lock type, you know, an axis lock, clutch lock, plunge lock. There's like 50 names for these things. But then they put this little bar on it, like a super lock. Very nice. Innovative, pretty cool piece. I appreciate y'all watching.